Okay. Holy bejeepers. It is quite a day today. And yeah. Okay. There's a lot of things happening. So let me just get my screen pulled up here so I can see comments. And we're starting out today. I'm not showing me, which is different. I will come down and say hi. But I am just super backed up with a few things. Today at work was not the best day. Had a big old hiccup right as soon as I got into work and was dealing with it all day long. But hey, tomorrow's another day. We think we have the solution figured out, and so tonight it's just going to be focusing on getting some things done and prepared for my upcoming events. Lots of fun stuff. So, who knows what today is? Hello, Tina. Today is a special day in the Stampin' Up! World. Very special. It is the beginning of the mini catalog, the celebration catalog, the January online exclusives, and the scrapbooking brochure. Oh, right? It is kind of a crazy day. So, what are we going to do tonight? Well, we're going to talk about a few of these things, and then I have one card that I'm going to show you, and we're going to do that project with a couple, 2, maybe 3 different patterns of paper so that you can see how that looks. But hello. Well, my name is Elizabeth Giles, coming to you live from the Stampin' Unicorns craft room here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Normally I start off facing my way. However, right, it is a busy day, so I want to get that all going. Plus, I had a long night and early morning and a couple of tears just recently, so I don't want to show my face. But it's all good. It's all good. So don't worry about that. But anyhow, all right. Let me explain a few of the things that you're seeing here. So first thing right in the middle is January online exclusives. I'm going to be uploading this file so that you guys can see it all together. So online exclusives, what it is it's products that are only showcased online, right? So you can order them. You don't have to place your order online. You can order with me. You can order however you normally order. It's just you won't see them in a publication. A demonstrator friend of mine did put this together, and then I just added my stuff. So how nice was that, right? But you can see a few things. There's a whole suite here. This paper, I think I showed you guys this, but I don't remember. So let me just show you again. I'm going to show you the big pieces, because I know I showed you the little pieces, but you can just see how cool these patterns are. Maybe we'll use this tonight. Maybe. How cool all of these patterns are of the sky. And then the back side is just other patterns, right? Other coordinating awesome things. So this is a 6x6 paper pack. And then the two-tone sparkle gems. I know you guys have seen me use those because those are simply amazing. And then white ribbon, which I love white ribbon too, because you can color it whatever color you want. Hello, Joanne and Nanette and Sean, if I didn't say hi. So this is just like a cheat sheet of what is available online. Yes, you could use it with a hot air balloon. Yeah, that would be really cute. So just a lot of different things. I played around. You guys saw me do the Adventure Together bundle that one time. And just so there's lots of different things. These are while supplies last. They're not guaranteed to be reordered. So if they run out, they run out. And that's that. So I will be uploading this if you want to see the cheat sheet. Otherwise, you just go to my website and you can look too. So either way. All right, the next thing that you won't have like a publication for is the scrapbooking brochure. So they started another one starting January 2025. We did not get to pre-order out of this, so I had to order all of this stuff today. It has more of the two-tone cardstock. So just so you know, the two-tone cardstock is not as sturdy, like it's not as thick as the regular cardstock. It's perfectly fine for scrapbooking for things, but if you need to have a really strong, like say you're making a box or something like that, I wouldn't use the two-tone, okay? So just keep that in mind. The two-tone, though, it is just what it sounds like. One side is darker, the other side's lighter, so you get to have that variety. Works great. Like that would work amazing with like this paper pack, especially where you get like a light tone and a dark tone and you can decide which side to use. It is 12 by 12, so it's designed for scrapbooking, but you can absolutely use it in card making. All right, so then they have the wildflowers. So these are all similar to what we had this fall. Each crafting kit, each scrapbooking workshop will create 3 sets of pages, and they give you the instructions for those pages. However, like every kit I had last year had leftovers. So, and then if you don't want to get the whole kit, you can get most of the things a la carte. And then there's a stamp set that coordinates with each one of these packs as well. So that's really cool. So I'm just going to flip through these really quick. This is the Storybook Life. So if you haven't seen the Storybook collection, it is just what you're thinking, like the Peter Cottontail. Definitely that. And it coordinates with Lost Lagoon, which is just such a cool color. And then these are the additional stamp set. And then you can get like a, you know, a sorted paper pack, right? Okay. The next one is Meant to Be, as in a bee. So if you have not seen, we currently have that bee set. These are just so cute. I love how they used it with black and white pictures, honestly. And then this has the colored pictures. And then, oh my gosh, it has a coordinating die and stamp set bundle. Check out the dies and the stamp set. Oh my gosh. It's meant to be. We are meant to be together. And then the Everyday You and Me. I think this one might be my favorite as far as the versatility. As you can see, you can easily use this for traveling. And then this is add color to prevent pieces with ink and blending brush. Oh, to pre-cut pieces with ink. So, yeah, you can see there. This has those little pre-cut pieces, which one side is going to be like a craft woody color, and the other side you can flip over and color, as they're saying. But this also has a coordinating bundle, y'all. It has these beautiful Everyday You and Me flowers and dies. Oh my gosh. Like, yes. You can tell what I was very excited to order. Here's another scrapbook page that shows the bee bundle. And then here's another scrapbook page that shows the Everyday You and Me bundle. Very, very cute. So this, again, you will not see as a, like in a flyer, right? The next time you see the scrapbooking supplies, they will be in a catalog. So this is the last time it's like out of publication. I will also try and upload this scrapbooking to, I always have to upload it to my group because I can't upload stuff to my page. But it'll get there. So you can browse through there. You can print it off if you want, like I did. It does take a lot of ink. All right. And then we're coming to kind of the main part of the things. Like I said, there's so many things happening right now, so many good things, so many selections. So we'll save the best for last. The mini catalog, you've seen me working with quite a few of these products. Anything that's highlighted in here, I have. So you can kind of see. If you need catalogs, let me know and we can arrange a time for you to pick them up. Mailing catalogs has become quite expensive, and I used to mail them for free. However, I've seemed to have mailed quite a few and not have gotten, I don't want to sound like, I don't know, ungrateful, but I've mailed them. They cost between typically like $8 or $9 to mail. And then like for me to not get anything in return, it's kind of hard. So I stopped mailing them if people haven't placed qualifying orders, let's say it that way, in the last like 6 months. But definitely reach out to me if you need a set. We can figure it out and kind of go from there. But anyhow, I have to highlight this. I did get that. This bundle, I told myself I did not need any more butterflies. And then lo and behold, I had to get the butterflies, and I absolutely love it. I will be showing you guys a card next week that uses the butterflies. Not this week because it's for an event that I'm having. But yeah, you can just see the very good variety. This is the masks. I know, right? I have this. We did that last week, right? With the circle card. So, since we got quite a few of you guys on, tell me, what is your favorite product so far between the three? The scrapbooking brochure, online exclusives, and the mini. It's okay. You can go grab it if you don't have it, but I want to know, what are you guys into? What are you seeing that you like the best? Plus I like it when you guys interact with me. Yes. So, okay. So the last product we have, or last thing to talk about, is Celebration. Okay. Celebration is January 7th through February 28th. This features products that are free with a $60 order or $120 order. So let me just talk about that for a moment, right? It used to be $50. Everything's gone up. They have not increased the price point of the free item until this year. And I've been a demonstrator for going on 20 years. So y'all, that is pretty significant. All right, so let me just point out the products because some of them are hard to see or you don't want to miss them. Okay, so with a $60 order, we have this great stamp set, and you should have seen me use that last week, I believe, with the embossing folder, or maybe that was just during... No, that might have just been during a special event. So maybe you didn't see me use that. Well, it's super for scrapbooking. I used it on a card. I will probably be showing you that next week too. Then we have this cool card kit. And this makes 6 cards. There's no stamping involved. But you get these awesome rainbows. I've seen people make these into scrapbook pages already. So definitely something to keep in mind. We will be using this paper tonight. So it's called Fruit Salad. It's a 6x6 paper, and that is also free with a $60 purchase. Now this is where we start getting into like more things. So here we have the seagulls, right? We used the seagulls a couple weeks ago or last week. They are so stinking cute. In the middle, we have this Starstruck embossing folder. So you'll definitely want to see if you want this almost right away, because our products, like the papers and these, I feel like are going to go really quick. And then the last thing on this set of pages is the day to celebrate. Isn't that so cute? The little ribbon, you know, if you have someone in kindergarten or anything like that. All right, next set of pages is the Toadstool Gardens DSP. I love, love, love the colors in this designer series paper. They're so vibrant. You even have the undertone of gray in there. And then to kind of coordinate with that paper is this Fresh Freesia seam binding ribbon. So seam binding ribbon is a little see-through. It's very silky. Let's see, we used it on this card here, so you can see that pattern paper right underneath. I'll leave this card out because there's a couple more items on here since I'm showing it to you anyways. Then you have Pick a Season, and this is a totally cute bundle. You stamp the tree. This is the top of the tree, and then you can fill it in with either the shamrocks, the Easter eggs. Like, it is so stinking cute. Okay, next is Dance With Me. I have not seen a ton of projects with this yet, and I have to say it's not necessarily my cup of tea. So I am interested to see what other people do with this because, you know, it's a thing. Okay, now this is my absolute favorite product in the celebration. I know, it's embellishments. If you have not seen them yet, I'm surprised because I have used them. Check them out. So these have a little bit of a greenish and blue in them. And then we have pink, a purple, and a berry. So again, free. I also use them on this card. Also on this card is the designer series paper. Bloom Impression. So this is a 12 by 12 paper. As you can see, even with this card, because I just cut this piece in half and then flipped one side. This nice watercolor wash is on 3 of them, and then you have these petite flowers on the rest. All right, so that's everything with a $60 order. If you bump up your order to $120, you can get the stamp set and die set for this awesome heart. So it's called Heart Shaped. And like I said, you get the stamp set and the dies that coordinate. So stinking cute. This is probably my 3rd favorite item. Yep. So, and then the last item in here is Corner in Bloom. And I know a lot of people were like, how is this a $120 item? Well, I will tell you why. Look at how big these images actually are. Like one corner piece, and that's not even the biggest one, goes like, I would say this is probably like a 3.75 square. And then here, this is the biggest piece. Like, they're huge. So definitely like really awesome. And this also, there is a corners. Where is the other corners? Is it in the mini catalog? There's another corners, or is it the online exclusive? I'm going to check the online exclusive first because I think it might be that. Yes. So there's a spring corners bundle in the online exclusive, and this is more like words and such. Ooh, I got the hiccups. Excuse me. So I feel like this with this floral it's going to be divine. Absolutely. Okay. Nobody told me what their favorite item was. What? All right. Tell me your favorite item in either the celebration, the mini, the online exclusives. Just tell me an item. Tell me what is on your list. What have you already ordered? What are you looking to order? I want to hear from you. I want to know all the things. Okay. So, new this year, I am also doing for my customers, anyone who places an order with me, every $30 you order, you will get your name put on a board. That board will have 20 spots, and then after those spots are filled, we'll draw for a gift certificate. So, yes. Well, that's cool. That is good deal. I just found a little bit of adhesive here, so I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, so the card tonight that we're doing is going to use a punch and some paper, obviously, a little bit of embellishments, and we'll go from there. But basically, I had this punch, and there's a stamp set that coordinates with it. Why did I not grab it out before we started? I know why, because I was working. I wasn't working. I was eating. And working. Okay, keeping tabs. Here it is. I knew it was tabs, but I couldn't remember what it was before that. Okay, it's keeping tabs. So I've had this for quite a while, and what are you going to use paper on a card? Yeah, I know, right? Shocking. We're using cardstock on a card. But we're going to use this punch and use it in just a little bit of a different way. So I can't wait to get started. We have to punch out, gosh, I can't remember how many of these things. So let me grab some paper. You know what? I think we might use this toadstool paper too, because I got some scraps there. Dum doo doo dum dum. Here's the fruit paper. And then I don't know what other paper we should use, but these both are in the Celebration catalog, so I feel like that's a good place to start. And we're just going to take our scraps, figure out what coordinates together. Really, all of this coordinates together, so it's not very hard to do. And you can grab as many or as little patterns as you want. We'll just grab whatever here. And let me I got to count. And you have this set and I have not used it. All right. I just got to do a quick count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we got to punch at least 9 pieces here. And the nice thing when you're using scraps is you don't feel so bad about punching out of the paper then. Oh, and you know what? We're just going to grab this end. Oh my goodness, look at that. So that's 3. All right, we're just going to keep going because we can use either side. And it's all going to work together. More than likely, because that's how Stampin' Up! Does their paper, right? We coordinate colors, cardstock, paper packs. So you can do fun things like this. So we have what? We have 6. I feel like I used more than 9 though. Oh well. Let's see what color is going to go great with that. I'm almost thinking this. Bring in a little orange. There's not a lot of orange there. All right. Super duper. And we're just going to go ahead and punch our other ones right away. Because once we start assembling, it's going to go really quick. And yes, I can't get this back in here. I do not have a good system. I've been talking about organization and stuff this month on my Facebook page here. This is YouTube. On my Facebook page. So if you have a good way that you organize your 6x6, I'm all ears. One thing that I did start doing is on my products, I marked what catalog they're from. So this is SAB Celebration and then 2025. Just so that I know where to look for this. Or if I use it all, I can be like, oh, well, that was from Celebration and I didn't get enough. So I won't have to try and find it, right? So let's set these here. And, oh, these are fun, 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 fun. Ooh. I do like those 3. Ooh, although I do like these. Maybe Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. It's not going to matter that much, honestly. It's all going to coordinate very, very lovely. And no, I didn't plan to have scraps that are exactly the width that I needed them for. Honestly, it's probably because I cut like a 4-inch and then there's 2 inches left. So when you're working on your projects. Now I think a card like this, it might have been exactly like this, was in the catalog. And that's what I'm working off of. Because I've had this for so long and I haven't used it. And I wanted to kind of freshen it up. I like to bring in items from publications that are kind of stale. We're not thinking about them, and kind of refresh them in a way. So, okay. I think that's all we're need, but we're going to keep this kind of close by in case we need more. Now we're going to take our paper snips. First, we got to find our paper snips and combine like 3 of them together. And we are going to cut. So I recommend trying to cut the one side so that you don't have to trim that up, right? It's kind of curved there. And then you can come it back into the other side and just snip off those hard edges so that it's kind of curved. Okay? We're going to do that on all of these. I just thought of something. I had a project at my stamp camp where we saved all of the circles that we punched out. And I think this kind of pattern that I'm doing would work great with circles too. We will see. We will see. Okay, if you had to choose between the fruit salad and the toadstools, which way do you lean? I know which way Sean leans. I thought I saw somebody else say toadstool paper too. But the comments scroll so quickly on my phone that I don't always see them. Okay, we're just going to do all the prep work right away. So as I've been prepping for a few upcoming events, I ran out of thick basic white cardstock. Can you believe that? So I had to go in and order that. Oh, it's scheduled to come on Thursday along with my order today. I have an event on Sunday that I needed to pre-order or order supplies for. So I love both. Yeah. They're both stinking cute, as we would call. Okay, that one actually looks pretty decent. No trimming needed. Okay. Now we need some cardstock because we have to adhere these to something. I think we're going to go with, probably bring out this, let's do a light yellow. I know, it's kind of boring. I want to see how it looks here. Well, I think that'll look okay. The other side of that is, yeah. I want to do the fruit. It makes it interesting. The light yellow looks okay, although I was kind of going for this red. And the red is the red is real red. Oh my gosh, I haven't used that in forever. So why don't we do real red? Like it's a staple color, right? Oh yeah, that really does make it pop. Okay. So for the size, I really don't want to show you guys the card before we make it. So give me one moment because it's going to look different than my other card. So I just got to measure this. The inside is, okay, 4 3/4 by 3.5. So the inside layer. So we're going to cut this in half first. That's going to be your card base. And then we're going to cut this down to 3.5 by 4 3/4. So if you think methodically like me, when you're thinking about layers, this is 3/4 of an inch smaller than our card base on both sides. Okay. And this we're going to fold in half and burnish. So these are going to layer right like this. And I know you're like, you can't see that. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's what these are for. And then this over here, I think we're going to do, let's do a light pink. So bubble bath. Bubble bath. Bubble bath. I'm really loving these light colors for my card bases. I don't know why. But same thing. Same strategy going on here. 4 3/4. I probably had some scrap, but you know, I just put away all my scraps and I didn't want to look. I am going to put away my big sheet though of lemon lolly. One of your favorite sets from the 90s was fruit. Was it like when they had those decorative stamps where you could, you know, stamp on your walls or whatever? I thought I remember something like that. Okay, now we have our two pieces. We are going to start assembly here. And this is where it gets crazy. I tried to do a pattern. I had more. I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be a little different because I only have 3 different patterns this time. But you will want to take your tape runner. If you want to get super messy, you can do glue. Okay? You do you, boo. You will need to run your tape runner along the edge. Now the first set is going to hang over the edge and you will see some of this. So don't do too much. But we're just going to do a couple of rows. This is basically all going to get covered up. All right. So let's start right up here. So you're going to have it so that it hangs over. And it's just going to leave like a slight border. Now I'm not pushing that down all the way. Maybe we should try zooming in. I know the zoom loves me on here. Ooh, that's not bad. Okay. Because if we need to adjust these just a smidge, it's easier when they're not pushed down yet. And we are going to layer, layer, layer. Now this has a big orange there, so I think I'm going to put these. Yep, so you can see they're like pretty much edge to edge. And if you don't get that first layer straight, that's fine. Like seriously, you're going to be just continuing to layer. And then I'm going to start with, let's just do one off. So we'll have the orange. And you're going to line up the bottom here with the top of the other one. Okay? So just right like that. And so it's okay too, if you don't get them directly lined up, it's fine because guess what? There's red paper underneath and there's red in our little punch areas. So it will be just fine, just fine. Okay, I'm going to set this down. Fruit medley. I don't recall. And this is why when you're handling these, you don't want to have like adhesive all over this thing because it's gonna get messy. It will. So basically, like, this just reminds me of, like, especially when working with the fruit salad paper, like the Chiquita ladies, like, gosh, what is the saying there? Am I doing the right pattern? Yes. Okay. Chiquita banana, you know, where they had the fruit salad on their heads. I don't know what their term is, but I'm sure somebody will tell me what it is. But this, so great to use up any scraps. Just keep layering it. And it's kind of relaxing in a way too. It's not very hard to do. The worst part is sticking your own fingers to the cardstock there. And you can use as many or as little patterns as you want, right? There's no rhyme or rules. You could use some cardstock in here. It is all you, boo. You do you. You do you. All right. But you can see how perfectly this measurement does line up. Check them. I was going to say check them apples out, but I don't see any apples on here. Check that fruit salad out, right? So stinking cute. Okay, we'll complete this card and then we'll go ahead and do the next one. Oh, just had to crack my back quick. I know, crazy. So that's going to go on this card base, which means we definitely need a white middle. Oh, look, I have a piece of scrap here. I was cutting white earlier. I knew I had a piece of scrap. So the inside piece, I just typically do 4 inches by 5 1/4. If you wanted, like if you had extra pieces, say you did more patterns, you could absolutely just put those right in the middle here. Or, ooh, I have a good idea too, because I have a ton of scraps in there. We'll just grab a scrap. Grab a scrap. Maybe we'll do even an envelope. I don't do that very often, but I'm feeling frisky tonight. Let's see. We've got tons of just, oh, here's some bananas. Yeah. Why don't we put some bananas? So I'll just cut off like a 3/4 inch strip. We'll put that at the bottom. Banana, banana. And an envelope. This isn't long enough for an envelope. But this is. So we'll use that for our envelope flap. Because like I said, we're just going to do it. Do it all. Okay. So this is where you will want the green glue Chiquita banana beach towel when you were a kid. And I always think of, my goodness, I thought I got a new one out, but this is definitely not a new one. I always think of that song, like you put the lime in the coconut and mix it all together. Right? Okay. That came out really floppy, so I'm going to just take this and then squish it up. Yeah, see, it's coming out. Woo! It wouldn't come out at all, and then it's like, haha, take a look at this. I'm going to get ya. Yeah, probably. I've done some other things too, but But yeah. We did those DSP books. That always has scraps that I get back. Okay. Super. Oh, and I did the other side of it. Hey, that's okay. This is like the orange peel outside. Okay. Let's see. I got glue all over now. You're just going to get set up there for right now. Okay, let's finish this off. So we have the sentiments, right? So there's hello, my friend, with sympathy. We definitely don't want to do that one. Happy birthday, happy holidays. I think I'm going to just stick with the hello, friend. Super easy. And these are so cute and detailed. And then to give a different shape, we're going to just die cut a circle. Well, that's what I used on my other one at least. So die cuts. Where are my die cuts? We have the stylish shapes. And I just love these circles. I love the banners too. But on this, where it's kind of busy, I want to have more of a blank space, I guess you could say. I want more space around my wording so that it stands out. Okay, this is hating me at the moment, so you're just going to go down. And we're just going to do that on white. I'm going to cut 2 of them out right away. And I have some white scraps. White scraps. Right now is a great time to... Oh yeah, that would be good. The new Amphera packs would have great sentiments in them. But right now, if you do not have this Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, it is a great time to get it. So there's 2 specials if you want to sign up to be a demonstrator. The first one is the special that we had a couple months ago. It's an extra $30 in products. So you would get $155 worth of products that you choose for $99 plus tax. Literally a great deal. When you sign up for a starter kit, you become part of the Stampin' Up! Family. You will get an email weekly talking about upcoming things and give some inspiration and some things like that. You also become part of my team and you can join a special Facebook group where typically I talk every week. I think I missed last week, and then I still got to do today's talk because it's been a little crazy. But you also have another option. The first option, which is the higher value, is going to be, I'm trying to choose which color I want here. Sorry. We're going to go with brown. The option number 1 in the celebration catalog is you get an exclusive stamp set from Stampin' Up! And you get 2 packages of markers, right? So the last 2 weeks I did techniques using markers. I was going to do it again tonight, but I did not have anything prepped, so that's why we went this route. I think I can do this for this one too. But that value is astronomical because a set of markers is $35. So, yeah, like, do it. Okay, we do need embellishments and a ribbon here. So let's see what we got. This is my little box of goodies for, oh, we will definitely use that here. I think we'll use this. So this is just like the new charms. Oh, these are those gems I was telling you guys about that I absolutely love. These would be stinking cute too. The orange. I think we'll keep those out. And of course, these I think are going to go on the other card. Yeah. So I just kind of put everything that's new in here. It keeps me kind of focused on that kind of stuff. And then if I know if it's like sticking around, it can go in with my regular stash. Because right now it's in my special stash. All right. We're just going to tie this around a couple of times. And I know typically I do that trick with the spritzer. But with a thinner ribbon like this, I just want to have more of it kind of closer together to create more of like a thicker ribbon look. All right, now we're going to just tie it. And I'm going to tie it so that my knot is close to the top of this card. And then we'll put the sentiment underneath it. Okay, come in with my, I do not have a pair. I should get myself a pair of snips that are super sharp because my other ones are kind of dull from paper. So if you don't know, you should have a separate pair of scissors for paper and ribbon. Or just go and get them sharpened. I do remember one of our local Hillers, I think, Hillers True Value stores might do sharpening. Okay, so this is what we have here. We're going to put this on dimensionals and put it onto our card base. I do not have any big dimensionals up here, so we're just going to use the outsides of our mini dimensionals. They got to get used up eventually anyways, so let's just grab them. Boom. Plus, this is kind of a big area, so these bigger ones, bigger chunks will actually be beneficial. And then we are also popping up, oh my gosh, I can't get anything off the table tonight. This. Now, I don't like to put adhesive where my ribbon is, so I'm just going to go off to the side of where my ribbon should wrap around. I like to let my ribbon kind of free flow on my card, not nail it down or anything like that. Okay. And this is going to go on here. Then this is going to straddle the ribbon. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. And lastly, we're going to add some of these, and these are Sunny Day Iridescent dots. So they have two different sizes. All my big ones are almost gone, but big, and then I would call these medium, not small. 3 colors. This is more of like a berry, pumpkin pie, I would say, and then Coastal Cabana. Maybe Pool Party. I mean, they kind of fluctuate, right? So we're going to take one big one and put that up here. And then 2 smaller ones and put them over in here. Oh my gosh, you guys. So cute. Okay, let's finish our other one with our different accessories. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can take like your current items, add a few things to it, and just freshen it up. Holy cow, did I put that on super crooked. Look at this. Wow, it's fine. It's fine. It's done. Now we're going to build this one. We have these 3 piles. We'll go halfway across the card with our tape runner and start lining them up. I think that's got to go further up. Oh yeah. So obviously you'll see like some of these are going to be upside down. Yada, yada, yada. It'll be fine. the images, you know, like so my snail's upside down. It's okay. I try and make sure that my ones that go across the top are the proper way, but really, it doesn't matter that much. So, and even like I said before, if you get them a little crooked, it's fine. Just adds a little character. Okay, what are you guys thinking? Kind of. Ooh. Just stuck my finger straight down. Kind of an easy technique to do. All right, this one we're going to save for the top row. Looks very different with the different patterns you use. Now, if you want, there is a, so this set has where you can get the punch or you can get the dies. The dies would actually cut 3 of these out at the same time. So it is very versatile, whatever you choose to go with. You'd still have to cut them in half. It's not going to cut them in half, of course. Okay. There we go. And then this one, we said we were going to do this ribbon with. Now, since this ribbon is kind of really flexible, let's say it that way, I don't like to do knots because my knot is super tiny as much as I like to do bows with this. And I am not a bow girl at all. So we're just going to take a glue dot here. Oh, I missed one. A glue dot there. Put it down. Then adhere our ribbon to that. Perfect. And put another one down. I got one right there. That did not go where I thought it was going to go, but that's okay. We'll find it. There we go. Okay. So just some pretty ribbon. We'll probably do a bow. But let's get some dimensionals on this thing, on these things. We're going to have like the whole outside edge of this gone, and then the inside will still be available for use. Yeah, I'm glad we went with 2 cards because I think doing a third would be pushing my luck here. I got to get some more to drink as well. Besides with having to do 1,000,001 things yet, we went down to the pet shelter today, and we are adopting 2 kitties. They are both having surgery tomorrow. One is just getting its junk cut off. His name is Kodiak. And then the other one's name is currently Rocky because they found her on Balboa Street. But we are changing her name to Xena. And she needs to have a... oh my gosh, I want to say hysterectomy. She's getting spayed. And then she has to have an eye removed because her eye was infected and it's no bueno. So so I thought Xena Warrior Princess was a good name for her. So that they will be coming home on Monday if all goes well, and I will be posting a video of them. Probably not today, probably tomorrow. But yeah. So good things. We had a cat in this home. Gosh, we've had a cat since our youngest was like 3, 5, 6 months old, somewhere in there. And so he turns 23 at the end of this month. So we definitely needed to have another kitty cat. All right, here we go. And let's make this bow. So I make bows 2 ways. Either I use a bow maker or I do the bunny ears. So if you're not familiar with the bunny ears, you make one loop like this. So if you're looking at a bunny sitting there, right, there's 2 bunny ears. You take these 2 bunny ears and tie them in a knot. And I am very staticky right now, so this is making it a little difficult. Let's try them farther away. So you take the 2 tops and you tie it in a knot. And then when they come out, I'm just going to have to shrink them down. You get a bow. So if you do not have a bow maker or you don't know how to do those tricks, you can always do the bunny knot trick. I just got to make it smaller because I made it too big when I was trying to not get it to be staticky. There we go. That looks good. It's still sticking to me. Super. That's a cute bow. Okay. Oh my gosh. So staticky. I even started shocking like the cats. We also did, oh look, there's a glue dot. We also visited Griggly. It is Kodiak's dad. And dear God, that cat is so lovable. I really wish we could have adopted him. However, we did opt to adopt 2 instead of 1. And I can't remember what he was having done, why we didn't go that route. But oh my gosh, so we stopped in by him and he is just so lovable. Okay, so I don't know. I can't remember. So Kodiak is the son of Griggly. And Griggly, I fell in love with Griggly. And then Mr. Carrot. Mr. Carrot was white and orange. And I fell in love with both of them. But they were both larger cats. And like 4 to 5 years old, which is no big deal. However, Griggly was not doing good with other cats at the moment. So when we decided we wanted to do 2 cats, then we went the other route. But Mr. Carrot did get adopted. He was so stinking cute. He just like melted into your lap. So, yeah, that's, so the 2 cats that we're getting are, let's just use these 3 up right here, are 5 months old and 7 months old. So they should be around for a while. The other thing we wanted to try doing was to take them camping and stuff with us, and leash train them. So that's why we thought maybe the younger ones would be better as well. You know, nothing against the older cats. I absolutely love them, but it just wasn't working out to what we wanted to do at the moment. Okay, let me show you the card that I started off with. This was the card that I made. Look at that. If I would have opened it up, it has the dimensions right there. Okay, so that's the dimensions for the first card that I created. So this is the fruit. Again, look at how different it looks, right? And then these are the, like they're out with the sea otter stuff and then some linen thread. But yeah, check out all of these. How do we volunteer there? So when we were volunteering and we had Princess Poofers left at home, we just knew we couldn't bring any animals home, honestly. We didn't want to stress her out and she just wouldn't have done well. And then just, I don't know, like we kind of were toying with the idea of getting a dog, and then like with being gone and stuff all the time, sorry, dogs are just hard. And you can't take dogs on all the trails. And then, you know, it was just a decision. And I love to sit on the couch and just have a cat on my lap. And so yeah. So with these two though, I mean, I'm a pretty stickler. I know what we can handle and what we can't handle and just kind of go with that. But nonetheless, that's what's happening. So I'm sure you guys will see lots of pictures and all the things. And yeah. Plus we got to spread the love, right? Other people need kitties too. Oh, and inside information, they just brought in some puppies. So if somebody is looking for some puppies, they will be posting puppy stuff, I'm sure, coming up here. So they were found at one of the parks in a box. I think she said there's 6 puppies. But, you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, and somebody's there to do what you can't do. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this card making. And if you have any questions regarding celebration, about the benefits of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, or just getting the kit for a good old deal, let me know. One thing to notate is when you order the kit, you don't get celebration products with that kit. However, you can order and get 20% off your next order and get celebration stuff with that order. So there's lots of things, lots of benefits. But all right. Oh yeah, we have one envelope too. Okay. Well, I hope you guys had a great night. I'm going to get something to drink and then figure out if either A, I'm going to go to bed, or B, be crazy and start cutting stuff. So, okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.